Hi, this is Tim Fazenbaker, congressional candidate for District 2 here in Maryland. I want to take a few moments today to discuss the current situation with this coronavirus pandemic, the U.S. government's involvement and possible solutions, and I also want to talk to you as a former mental health executive about how we can handle the fears of our children, our neighbors and friends, and how we can live a better life. What we're seeing with this current bill is exactly what we've seen forever with Washington. Instead of a clean bill, which is just a bill to help the Americans, we're getting pork thrown into these bills. These bills are being junked up with things that have nothing to do with this current pandemic. Meanwhile, people are suffering, out of work, not bringing in income, not knowing how they're going to pay their bills, and we're throwing in everything into this monstrous bill full of pork just to pass their own political agenda. It shows us that Washington is out of touch. They only think about what is good for themselves politically and not for the American people. The first thing to do to ease anyone's concern with any situation like a coronavirus pandemic is to talk with the children. Make it a subject that they understand, that where you can relate to them so that they don't think that it's something that is catastrophic. Let them know that it's serious and what they can do to do their part to make sure that this doesn't spread. Educate them, but don't make it a scary topic. Make it a learning tool. That's the first thing we need to do. And we need to make sure we're also not hoarding products and flooding the stores and using up all the products that are there and then causing the fear that other people throughout this nation will end up having, not being able to get certain products. What we need to do is make sure that we have avenues for people to have affordable health care and not force people to pay for something that they don't want. We can do that by making sure people have the ability to purchase health care across state lines. We can also drive down the cost by exploring telehealth options. People can be at their home and see a doctor that way and not worry about spreading whatever virus or germ they might have by being able to stay in their house and actually speaking with a healthcare professional. It'll drive down operating costs and it'll give more access and availability to everybody across the nation to have healthcare right at their own house. We as Americans must have real borders. If we can't protect our own people, we put them at risk of harm with bad people that are coming across those borders, but also germs and viruses that people may be bringing. If we don't stop those germs and viruses at our borders, we're putting millions of Americans, your parents, your children, your siblings, and your friends all at risk for political reasons because people do not want real borders. We must, as Americans, have real borders. We are living through unprecedented, historic times right now. Many people aren't sure what the correct path is. We have ideas, possible solutions. What we need to do is make sure we learn from this experience so that we can put a better plan in place for something like this in the future. Behind me is the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, a great resource that District 2 has here in Maryland. This is great real estate and a great place for businesses to be. Yet, socialist policies have destroyed this great district. We need to work with our president, no matter who it is, to bring back real, high-paying jobs and careers right here in our district. We need places like Bethlehem Steel to come back. We need places that are high-tech, innovative, to be right here on the water. We need good federal paying jobs right here and not going to Virginia. Our elected officials will not work with this president, and they are not representing the people. And that is what people in District 2 want with their next congressman.